Right, I'm back again with a message and reading. Welcome to my channel. I'm Divina. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back, Divine Soul Tribers. Right, disclaimer first. I'm an intuitive energy reading empath. Energy's fluid, right? It flows. So, and I do collective readings, so they're general collective readings, normally based on channeled songs, messages, and whatever comes up. Right. He could be a she could be a he. Take it as it resonates, because it is a collective reading. It's a general collective reading. It could be a past situation, a future situation. It could be a current situation. It could be you. It could be a lover, a friend, an ex-person that's been in your life. Could be a co-worker, family member. Again, take it as it resonates. Right. So, Venus retrograde is in full swing. You guys should be expecting on the door. Ding, ding. Text messages, phone calls from past people. Or even people with the similar energy signatures to what you've experienced. Because it will be, what have you learnt? We know how the universe likes to play with us. Right, so just be mindful because it's in Leo. No disrespect to any Leos, but we all know it's the Sun card, it's the Strength card. And you guys, Leos, just, well, a bit of pride and ego there. And it's not an uncommonly known fact. Right. So just be mindful of people trying to angle in on those sorts of areas, like trying to appeal to that particular part of your nature. Anyway, so this reading's going to be based on a channeled song. Can't really just, and Venus retrograde as well. Because the channeled song I've had the last few days is Cupid by Sam Cooke. So some of you may be called Sam, 222 on the clock there. Some of you may have the surname Cook. Some of you may be called Sam Cooke. Some of you may be cooks, chefs, if you please. Anyway, or some of you may be connected to somebody called Sam, or Samantha, or Samuel. Take it as it resonates, right? So I went and looked up the lyrics, like I do, for the song, because obviously, everybody knows the chorus. Draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Nobody but me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Now, right, so when I went to read the lyrics, which I've got here on my laptop, it kind of dawned on me that this could be taken in two ways. Like this person, obviously Sam Cooke, he is singing about like he's in love with somebody that doesn't know he exists. So either he obviously hasn't made a move towards this person. So for some of you guys, you have a secret admirer. Hi Arkib. Some of you guys, you've got a secret admirer. Somebody that's been admiring you from a distance. So it could be a friend, it could be a co-worker, it could be a friend of a friend, but somebody that hasn't expressed how they feel towards you. So they may well pluck up the courage to do that during this period of time. Don't forget, I think it's the 23rd of August, Mercury goes retrograde. So just be very mindful of any kind of love offers coming on in. Just I would say take things at a slow pace, don't go rushing on in, right? Because Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde is not really a good combination. But, so yeah, anyway, back to the channel message. So this person, so for some of you, not all of you, like I've been telling you guys, some of you may well, your counterpart, your divine counterpart, may well be somebody that you don't even know or you're not really aware of, right? So that's it. So now this is the first verse. Now I don't mean to bother you, but I'm in distress. There's a danger of me losing all of my happiness. For I love a girl or a boy, a man or a woman, who doesn't know I exist, and this you can fix. So, like I said, some of you, the person that is in love with you, you're not sure, you don't know who they are, or they haven't expressed how they feel, or you do know them but they haven't expressed how they feel. Some of you, you don't know who it is, right? And then the next verse is, now Cupid, if your arrow make his or her love strong for me, I promise I will love her until eternity. I know between the two of us her heart we can still. Help me if you will. See? So for some of you, it is going to be a past person that feels like you've completely cut them off. You've completely walked out of their life. You've walked away from them. You're not interested. You don't unrequited love, and they're hoping that they can get another chance with you, and they're promising that if Cupid helps them, don't drink the Kool-Aid. They're promising that if Cupid helps them get you to notice them again, or at least hear them out, they won't mess up again. They won't do what they did in the past. They won't do anything to upset you, hurt you, or ruin the connection like they have done in the past. There's so many different things going on here, right? So, right, what was the last one? The last verse is, so this is the bit where it gets to the part where some of you could be dealing with somebody that, again, from your past, that you've completely walked away from. Some of you guys, it's going to be someone that's going to shock you. Trying to refrain from naughty words, right? You're going to be like, well, where did you come from, mate? Like, I thought that was over and done with. Like, I'm talking somebody that you haven't seen or heard from for like 5 to 10 years plus. I thought you was over that. Right? So for some of you, it's going to be a secret admirer. Some of you, it's going to be somebody that you're not even aware of. Others of you, it's going to be a past person, like maybe a recent past, say within the last 12 months. And others of you, it's going to be someone that from the past that will literally just shock you. Like, because it's like, now, Cupid, don't you hear me calling? I need you. Cupid, help me. I need you. Cupid, don't fail me because I need you. Like, that's a desperation. So, just be mindful. And also, for a small percentage of you, well, it's actually not that small of a percentage, but I suppose it depends, on your situation. Because I have got a whole nother video that I have to record in terms of but that's going to be a dark corner. So, because I got a whole thing to do on the third parties, karmic situations, spiritual spouses, right? But that's really not as enough for Facebook. It's not. Right, so any of you guys are interested, I will post the link here when I filmed it and uploaded it to YouTube if you want to watch it, go and watch. Right, so I'm going to do a reading based on that song because I've been singing it. I stopped singing it. I'm like, I haven't even heard it anywhere. So, I did this really good reading on TikTok. For any of you guys that actually watched it, you should be going to do that, supporting me, please. Anyway, so True Love came out, still at the bottom of the deck. So we're going to start with this. Should we start with this? No. This is what I am going to start with. This one, the Situation Love Oracle deck. because I want to get into it. I want to know who's after you. Hi, Paul. I want to know who's begging Cupid for their help. I do. Oh, so split. I didn't even notice this. Twin flames is at the bottom, so we know we're dealing with divine counterparts. But like I said to you, some of you guys might not have met your person yet, and you've got a secret admirer, somebody that you know but you're not aware has feelings for you, or somebody that's you're not even aware of. But it's going to be a mixed bag. This is a general collective reading. Then you've got the butterfly. Evolving and growth, next phase, healing the inner child, releasing the past. So even if it is somebody from the past, okay, some of you are going to have people from the past popping up because it's a situation that needs to be resolved. Karmic contracts need to be signed off. Because, yeah, we're definitely in that period of time where that needs to be dealt with. Look, underneath that is the sword and the rose. I'm going to go with that. So, right. So, for those of you, either way. Right, I know I'm talking to the divine collective. Right. So, your divine counterpart is going to present themselves at some point between now and the end of the year. Right? Not all of you. Some of you might have already encountered them and have decided that you're not doing that. Anyway, right? So for those of you who need to resolve some stuff with your person, your actual person, and you know that's your person, right? Don't want to wear it. I don't care if you've walked away. Keep walking and keep your comments to yourself. You will get a sense of clarity. Okay, that's what's coming on in. Clarity and truth, revelations. I've been saying this for I don't know how long. Come clean or be exposed. Right? Look. There's definitely a new phase in love for you guys. I'm telling you. Look. True love is at the bottom of that deck. That was at the bottom of no, it was when I split the deck and then it jumped out at the beginning of the reading. Anyway, so you've got a new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, changed minds, rise from the ashes. So things that you thought were dead are going to be renewed, rekindled. So for some of you, there is going to be somebody from your past, like I said, somebody that you didn't think that anything would ever happen with again, that is going to come through again, right? That's your person, because you're ascending. That's why. Your person's ascending, your counterpart's ascending, right? Self-indulgence. See, here's the thing. You guys have done a lot of growing and evolving the last 6 to 12 months, right? You've renewed your way of thinking, your way of being, your behaviour patterns. You've made a lot of changes, right? And you don't think in the same way, all right? It's like, so rise from the ashes. So what I'm getting from that is that you've literally, and then there's the butterfly. You've literally... well, not literally, you've figuratively, I don't want to say set fire to your training program, because I know some of you are still holding on to some of those bits, but you've, like, it's like rising from the ashes, yeah? Basically that's what that is. You're coming you're stepping into who you're supposed to be, right? The butterfly. Evolving, you're going to the next phase because you've been dealing with the wounded inner child and you're releasing the past. You've burnt the past. You've burnt your bridges with the past. Right, I knew I'd get there in the end. Right? You're seeing the truth of the situation. You're seeing the truth of who you are, who you're supposed to be. And this person, right, that you have a contract with, a soul contract, your God ordained spouse, is coming through to give you some clarity. Now, that's just for those of you that know who that person is, right? That you've been interacting with that person, or maybe you're in a period of separation from that person, right? Because you've been doing this and they've been doing this. So for any of you that want to be there saying 1444 is on the clock, any of you that want to be saying I've walked away, I don't know, that's not that person. You've got somebody new coming in, right? Somebody brand new. But here's the thing, that person would still have been going through changes, growing and ascending. Look, love call. You've got a love call coming on in. You have. Right? So even if it is somebody that's brand new, that's coming into your life, right? They would have been going through this stuff themselves, the same as you have, right? Because you mirror each other, whether you know them or not. Passion. This will be a passionate connection, right? Insane chemistry. Well, that's what happens when it comes to divine counterparts. Because will I be attracted to them? I had that question not so long ago. I said, well, wouldn't really make much sense to have a God-ordained spouse that you're not attracted to, would it? Not someone that you're supposed to be in union with. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Of course, be attracted to that person. Sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Just make sure that burning desire is not something that needs to be cleared up with antibiotics. Wait. You're going to be getting a love call messages, thinking of you, informing you, right? So some of you guys are going to start. You'll get like a message from somebody, like maybe somebody slides into your DMs, text message. I don't know. Maybe even an email from somebody at work. Maybe you work with this person, right? But this person's been looking at your pictures, whoever this is, right? They've been thinking about you, and this is going to be all of you, no matter whether you know who that person is. They know who you are. This is what I'm getting. This person knows who you are, right? They're looking at you. They're watching you, definitely watching you. They're, whether you know them or not, they're learning from their past mistakes. They're learning how to make better choices, right? Because they're ascending. And what I'm getting is the word mesmerized is what I'm getting. That's the word that I'm getting. This person is literally enamored by your beauty, or your handsomeness, even a word? But very, they want to reach out, right? And I kind of feel like most of you will find out who this person is before Mercury goes retrograde, or you'll hear from this person. Like, it will become apparent, clarity, revelations. Look, honor and protection, determination. This person is determined to come forward, make that love call, send that message, and communicate with you. Because here's the thing, what you guys have been going through the last 6 to 12 months, I would say, right, is ignited that passion, given them that confidence, helped them grow and evolve, them making healthy choices now. And that goes and sits right underneath there, right underneath the twin flames, being happier. And now, you see, you're more stable within yourself. This person that I'm picking up on is more stable within themselves. They're done with all this partying single lifestyle, because they want to come and have love and abundance with you. They do. They're tired of just looking at your pictures. Ascending, you can't make it up. You can see what I'm doing. Learning and expansion, transcending, preparation for union. New faith. Soulmates is underneath that. Right? Separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, cutting out. Right, so they've been holding back while they've been ascending. And this is the thing, Divine Soul Tribers. It doesn't matter, like I said, it doesn't matter if it is somebody from your past or if it's somebody that you're not aware of, right? Because they still have been preparing to be in union with you. It's like I said to you before, even if, like, you don't know who the person is, they know who you are, right? And they've been going through the same thing that you've been going through. They know that they've got a divine counterpart. right? The same as you've always known you've got a divine counterpart. You've always known that there's somebody that you're supposed to be with. And it's like, when you get into a relationship with somebody or a ship, bloody do not disturb on. I've got to do that. Sorry, guys. Right? It's like when you're trying on clothes, you're trying on an outfit, right? You're going out or whatever, yeah? And you keep trying on an outfit. No, that's not quite right. That don't quite fit. Hi, boobs. Oh, this, that, and the third, right? And then you're like, so you'll try on outfits and it's like, yeah, that looks all right, but it's not right for the occasion. Or, yeah, I like that, but no, whatever. Right? Keep going till you find the right one. It's the same thing. It's like every relationship you've had in your life has been a training program. It's been training for you to resolve all your unresolved karma, for you to learn the lessons, for you to learn what you needed to learn, to have a true love connection. A true love connection with a divine counterpart. But you had to start making healthy choices. You had to start loving yourself. You had to start taking care of yourself, right? You had to start loving life, being more optimistic, being honest with yourself, which is what we was talking about the other day. It's all well and good, reflect on the past, right? But don't dwell in it. So, this person that I'm picking up on that's been begging Cupid to draw back their bow and let their arrow come straight for you, is ready to take a chance, right? They've been weighing up their options, not like that, but how to take a risk and come forward. So, for those of you that you know who your counterpart is, but you've taken a step back, right, to do what you've got to do because you're like, it is what it is, I've got to do what I've got to do because I need to grow and evolve. I'm ascending, right? You had to go and be the butterfly. You had to go and heal your wounded inner child. You had to rise from your ashes, right? Because you had to burn the bridges with your past, with your training program, right? Because you were making healthy choices. Because this divine soul journey is not for the weak of. It's not for the weak-hearted. It's not, right? So some of you guys have been dealing with addictions, or your counterpart has been dealing with addictions, right? I'm not addicted to nothing. Listen, you could be addicted to your silly little TV programs, magazines, the gym. OCDs are addictions. Anything that you feel you have to do it, that's an addiction, right? So everybody has to balance themselves out in one way or another. People just assume that addictions are drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, the usual things that people are openly talking about. It's not just that. Some people are addicted to being narcissistic. They're demons. Anyway, so that's what they've been dealing with. They've been making healthy choices. Separation is preparation, right? But whoever this person is does not want to be away from you any longer. They're ready to take a risk. They're ready to come forward and present themselves to you in the new energy that they're in. So that's for you guys who know who your person is. For those of you that haven't got a clue who that person could possibly be, because you know fine well that everybody you've been dealing with up until now has been a karmic situation that you've had to resolve, right? This person's been admiring you from a distance, from afar, in the background where you don't know, right? They're going to present themselves to you. Right, listen, let me tell you something now. I can hear some of you now, oh, that would never happen to me. I couldn't think of anybody that'd be watching me. You'd be surprised. I actually used to speak to somebody on a regular basis And he'd been in love with this person at his work for about 5 or 6 years, and he wouldn't even talk to her. Wouldn't talk to her. But he'd obviously get readings on her, but he wouldn't talk to her. He wouldn't pluck up the courage to say anything to her. Oh no, she probably wouldn't like me. Oh, she's busy doing this, she's busy doing that. I'm telling you. So don't think for 1 second that it couldn't possibly be you. You would be surprised. For some of you, could be your boss. And the reason that they haven't come forward is because it would be deemed as an inappropriate, situation. Others of you, it could be somebody that's been watching you online. Like maybe you're a friend of a friend, like you've got friends in common, like on Facebook. I don't know how Instagram works or what platforms people use these days. So say for argument's sake, because I know how Facebook works, right? So say for argument's sake, you're always tagged in your friends' photos, yeah? And so like, and your friends, because I've got loads of people on my Facebook that I don't personally know, right? Because back in the day I used to add people to play games. It doesn't matter anyway, right? So imagine you're always tagged in someone's photos, and one of those people that's not actually your person's friend, probably maybe not even living in the same country, so you've caught their eye, and like I said, enamoured. Like they're enamoured with your beauty, mesmerised. It's like you put them in a trance and they watch you. Some of you might have a platform, and it might just be a subscriber that's like absolutely 100% legitimately in love with you. Some of you, again, it could be somebody from work, could be somebody at the local petrol station, it could be somebody at the local supermarket. You just don't know. Could be somebody down the local pub that's never had the courage to come and speak to you. Somebody that works somewhere that you go very often. You'd be surprised. I'm telling you, I've spoken to people that literally are like that. It's 23:04 on the clock, so that's 234. I've spoken to people over the years, right, that have asked me about people that they don't think even know they exist. Like, oh no, I've never spoken to them before. I don't even think they notice me. Honestly. So don't discount it. But whoever this person is that's enamoured with you, that's mesmerised by your beauty, they sit and they watch you. They either watch you or they look at your pictures. I'm telling you. Look. And you cannot make this up. Any karmic situations that this person, I'm going to say this person, because even though it's different storylines playing out, it is an energy that I'm reading, right? They're not in a ship with anybody or anything that be holding them back. And they have given up this party lifestyle, right? They're not in this, they're not happily single anymore because they jumped ship, man overboard, woman overboard. They've had enough of whatever it was they was doing in that party lifestyle. They're moving on from that. And they're about to receiving what they need to make those healthy choices. Their progressions and arriving. Look, poker face, ready to take a risk and come forward and reveal themselves to you. Because they know that you guys have a special connection, right? They've been through a period of ascension because they're preparing for union, the same as you are. Right? You've been through heartbreak and pain. They've been through heartbreak and pain. So any of you that have got... So listen, I'm telling you, whoever's caused this kind of energy in your life, they will pop up, no doubt about it. Backstabbing. Heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. Be mindful of that in the background. Look, that's that karmic energy. I'm not getting into it. I'm not. Not today. Well, yeah, I am going to today, but not in this reading, right? Because this person here is making healthy choices. That's what they're leaving behind. Unhinged people that would encourage them to go out partying all the time, living an unhealthy life, stabbing them in the back, causing pain. As have you had to do the same thing. Not today. That's not what we're talking about today. I'm going to get one more and then I'm going to get into it with the Soul Connections deck. If one more wants to come out. Ooh, yes it does. Blowing kisses. Unconditional love, giving and receiving. Fairness in love, affection returned. That's what they're hoping for, but they're addicted. This person, this energy that I'm reading, they literally, what I'm getting here is they can't stop watching you. They can't stop looking at you. They can't stop looking at your pictures. They wait for you to post a picture. They wait. Listen, if it's a friend of a friend, right? If it's a friend of a friend that you go out partying with, right? Or that you socialise with on a regular basis and you guys always have photos taken together, that person waits for it. They wait. They wait for you. They wait for your friend to post those pictures. Oh, they've gone out this week. Have you posted loads of pictures? Wait for it. Because the thing is, right, if you're posting pictures and tagging your friends in it, right, they're going to see it anyway. Because your friend is their friend. Right? That's just one of the storylines. Others of the... Because the thing is, I don't know how it works on... you can follow people. Right? Anonymously. So they could be following your account. Right? If you work with them, they've obviously got... they might be able to see you from across the office. If you're on different floors, they probably make an excuse to come to your floor. And if you don't know who it is, or if it's just... Oh, that's just so-and-so from that department. Or that's just, you know, it's not just anyone. You know, oh, that's just honestly, right? That person, they find a reason because they're obsessed with you, right? Obsessed. Told you, mesmerised, enamoured. Those are the words that came to me. And they got a lot of passion for you. A lot. Right? But it isn't just a physical thing. It's not. It isn't. It goes beyond that. Because it's been bothering them, right? That, you know, because it's gone past. Yes, they're obsessed, but it's not. They're out here making healthy choices. They've grown and evolved. It's not in an unhealthy way. They know how they feel. They do. Telepathic. I've been talking to you, I don't know how long, about telepathic communication. I have. Emotions, dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Please, Divine Soul Tribers. Trust and cherish. These people are getting married. So I'm telling you, this person, whoever this person is, telepathic is still showing itself. Whoever this person is, right, they want a committed relationship. They don't want to just be in a ship with you. They want to be in a relationship with you. A divine partnership. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. You guys have been knowing what's coming your way. Cherish that. Right? Allow it to unfold. Right? Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. Yeah. There's always going to be challenges to overcome. There is. So for some of you that know who your person is, right? Maybe they have had addictions that they've had to deal with. They've had karmic situations that they've had to wrap up. They've had to, sign off those contracts. They've had to walk away from people, learn how to set their boundaries and stick to them, walk away from situations and literally close the door and shut that down. Face the truth about situations that held them back in the past. Make the necessary changes so that they could grow and evolve and ascend. Maybe it's just been a case of dealing with their wounded inner child. Well, everybody's had to do that. But maybe it's been a case of dealing with the wounded inner child before they could come forward, because, that's the space that they're operating in, displaying their narcissistic behavioural tendencies. This is an intense connection. There's been a lot of different things going on in the background of your life and your counterpart's life before you guys could come together. But you had to start making healthy choices. And I can hear some of you, but I was making healthy choices. Listen, we all get caught off guard. We all have our bad habits that we have to overcome. I mean, for crying out loud, some people could be addicted to tea, for crying out loud. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing and it's ruining your life. No, I'm not saying that. But an addiction is an addiction. Okay? And there's things that you've had to let go of to properly move forward. So, for some of you, right, there's been a marriage situation going on in the background. But this is not that kind of reading. I'm not doing that kind of reading today. We said that already, not today. Some of you, there has been a marriage that has to been walked away from. Others of you, this is what they want, commitment. So it doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but this person that I'm picking up on, they want a fully committed relationship, right? They do. Fully committed. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. You don't necessarily, I'm fed up with hearing people saying, don't have to get married. Don't then. Don't get married. It's not for everybody. But here's the thing. If it's a God-ordained connection, then why would you not have a God-ordained union, a marriage? It's a holy union. Here's the thing, right? Listen to this. So I still am rewatching Charmed, but I'm flitting between that and a couple of other things. And reading books. But anyway, so when Phoebe and Cole were getting married, this was just after he'd taken the source's power, the source of all evil's power, right? The seer, the evil seer, she was saying to him, they could not get married in a church by a holy priest, right, a God-ordained priest, because then it would be a holy union, and then they wouldn't be able to have their dark child, right? And even when it was Piper and Leo, and they was trying to get married without the elders seeing them, right? Leo said to Piper, look, if we can get married in secret, they won't be able to split us up. They can't tell us anything because it's a holy union. It's a God-ordained union. They can't break us up then. They'll have to just accept it because it's a holy union. So yes, marriage is important. It is. Because it's a holy union of two divine counterparts who've lived past lives together. So for those of you who have not met your person yet, or maybe you have once or twice, but nobody, you haven't met them often enough, or it's been fleeting at a party or something, or whatever, yeah. And then all of a sudden this person just comes up out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I've been noticing you for a little while now. Have you? Nice. Anyway, they'll have this familiar energy, right? And I can hear some of you saying, well, if I've met them before once or twice in the past, why didn't I feel familiar with them then? Maybe you was out partying. Maybe you were drunk. Maybe you were off your trolley on this, that, or the third. Who knows? Who knows? But it wasn't the right time. That much I can tell you. It's all about divine timing. It is. Surprise! You may be about to be surprised. Cupid, drop back your bow. So, you see what I'm picking up with this card, right? Is that the universe is about to surprise you with something nice. Something nice. Because of all the hard work you've done, you're about to be rewarded. Huh? You've been making healthy choices. You've been standing your ground. You've been working on yourself. You've been building those boundaries to keep those karmic energies away from you, to prevent them from tearing it all down again. You know, you've been ascending and it's time for a new phase. So, you know, God, angels, ancestors, spirit is about to surprise you with a divine counterpart. It's going to be intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Now, you see, you've experienced... Boom. You've experienced a lot of highs and lows in your life, right? And now it's time for you to experience a great high. Look, literally, I'm trying to pull that out. I'm trying to pull that off, and this is what happens. This is an intense, true soul connection. It's a true love connection, right? True love comes when you least expect it. Surprise. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. We just see past lives. Huh? Trust the process. That's what come up in the TikTok. You guys don't trust the process. Oh, well, it's not going to happen for me. I've been going through this. I've been waiting for ages. I'm sick of it. Sorry, guys. But I hear a lot of it. Oh, well, it's not going to happen for me. Why is that? Because it hasn't happened on your calendar. By your watch. True love comes when you least expect it. Your spiritual journey is beginning. But your spiritual journey isn't beginning. It's the next level of your spiritual journey. Look! Didn't even know. There's 2 more under this before we get to the 11:11. Signs. Watch out for the signs leading you to true love. You've been getting the signs. Have you been seeing feathers lately? There's always going to be challenges and obstacles around. Look, past lives is behind that, right? So 11:11. Okay. So I want to get a bit of tarot on this. Oh, actually, we get some of the romance angels, and then I'll get some tarot on this. And then I'm going to wrap this up. I got another video to do, and I got to do that today. Right. So, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. Soulmate. Past life relationship. So, like I said at the beginning, for some of you, it's going to be someone from your past. For a lot of you, it might well be somebody that you haven't even met yet, or somebody that you didn't even think had those feelings for you. Either way, that person is mesmerised and enamoured by your beauty, and they're about to make the effort to come towards you. They are. They're going to present themselves because they're about to take a risk. They can't take it anymore. They're tired of looking at your photos. They're tired of watching you online, and they want you in their life. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have trust. That's twice this card. That's twice the trust card has come out from 2 different decks. Free yourself from overthinking. Because someone's coming in to express their love to you. Now, for those of you that, right, this is a couple of different things, right? You need to learn to forgive yourself for the things that you've done in the past, and you and forgive the person if for those of you who know who this person is and you've had some sort of interaction with them, and whatever's happened has happened for you guys to go your separate ways. Separation is preparation, right? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You do. Love yourself first. Set your boundaries, right? And reconciliation. Can't make it up. Don't know, I might add that later. Sorry, I need a thumbnail. Right. When? Very soon. Get a bit of tarot on this. Right. We'll get the good karma deck out. I do love a bit of this. Right. So, look, that's the Seven of Wands. Queen of Cups. Emotionally balanced. Ready to receive love. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition, because it's all heightened at the moment. Yes, you've experienced heartache, disappointments and upset in the past, but you can't dwell there. You can't. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Love yourself first. Literally says it on this card. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Look what's coming in for you. An overflowing cup of love. You filled that cup up by loving yourself first. You did. After mending your broken heart. And it wasn't just in love, it was in friendships, in family situations, even job situations. You've experienced disappointments, upsets, letdowns. We all have. You've got to learn to work your way through it. Take the lesson, leave the pain behind. No more chaos and conflict. No more turning your back on situations that make you feel uncomfortable. Face them. Deal with them and release them. Yeah? Recover from what you've experienced. Yeah? Balance. That's the whole... This is the thing, right? What a lot of people overlook, right? When they get flung onto the twin flame journey, yeah? The divine soul journey. I just want to be with my counterpart. Been there, done it, got the t-shirt, right? And it takes time. Because people go, they get veered off with the whole, stuff that's on the internet. Oh, if you do this, then you'll be with your counterpart. What you're doing, they're doing. And yes, that is the truth. What you're doing, they're doing. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be together next week because you've done some healing work, you've done some shadow work. It doesn't work like that. It's about the union of yourself. Balancing your light side and your shadow side. Accepting your shadow side. Accepting who you are at the very core. Balancing the masculine and the feminine energies within you. Healing your inner child. Coming to terms with all the things that you've experienced. Processing that. It's a healing journey, and it's not for the faint of heart, I can assure you. But the only union that you should focus on in the first instance is the union within yourself. Not with a whole nother person, because that's the distraction. That's why so many people endure, and I'm gonna say endure such a traumatic experience in the first instance. Because they're overlooking the fact that they should be healing for themselves so that they can balance themselves out, so that you're ready to receive divine love, true divine love. The Two of Cups. Have you balanced yourself enough to receive that true divine love? It's on its way. You cannot make it up. That's the World card. Complete those karmic cycles. Release and heal the past. Let your training program go so you're open and ready to receive this true divine union. You've invested in yourself. You're stable, you're balanced, you're practical, you're nurturing, you're caring, you're kind, you're giving. You're wifey, husband material. Can't make it up. You've planted the seeds long ago, right? And now they're about to start flowering. They are. It's been a temporary pause in action, but you needed that time out. And yes, a lot of you have been out here thinking that you're going to miss out on your blessings from God, but you're not. What God has got for you is always for you. Yes, there's been delays coming from creatures that are using magic, but I'm not getting into it in this reading. I'm not doing that. You are the magic. You are the director of your life. You take it in the direction you want it to go. You've manifested what's coming next. You have. So be open to receiving it. The next level of your spiritual journey is beginning. Are you ready? Because you're going to hit the ground running. I'm telling you, the changes will be sudden. You won't see it coming. Brand new, passionate beginning. Plenty of opportunities, new career opportunities. Because that's a big thing at the moment, is people trying to figure out what their divine soul purpose is. How they can get on that path. A lot of people feeling very despondent in their career paths at the moment. So there's plenty of opportunities for a new career. Some of you might be moving home. But it's a brand new, passionate beginning in life. And in love. And in your career. Opportunities and blessings are about to come your way. They are. Because you've manifested this. That's why. You're the one who holds the magic. You are. That's why it's coming. That's justice. Justice is about to come your way. Because you took the time to complete those karmic cycles. Because you took the time to heal your wounded inner child. Because you took the time to reflect on what you've experienced. You've released the pain. You've released the past. Divine counterparts. Someone from your past or someone that you've shared a past life with is choosing you. Because you chose yourself. That's why. Can't make this up. Boom, that's the Sun card. So things between now and the end of Leo season, I'm going to say, because this keeps coming up quite a lot, right? This kind of energy. We're just about to go into Leo season, right? You're fully enlightened. Well, I say fully enlightened. It's an ongoing journey, isn't it? But you're fully enlightened at the level that you're at now, right? You can see things a lot more clearly. Can't make it up. Things are being revealed to you left, right and centre. Things are making sense to you now. You see? And here's another thing as well. I hear a lot of people saying this, and I can hear a lot of you saying it now. Well, why couldn't I have it before? Because you wasn't ready before. You can see that now. That's that Three of Cups. That was at the bottom of the deck a minute ago. And I keep seeing it. So you're about to celebrate. You're about to... There's parties... Weddings, christenings, graduations. I don't know if they've had that now. It depends. But there's going to be a lot of social situations. Look, there's that Ace of Cups again. And the World card. The Page of Swords. I keep telling you, this person's watching you. Whether it's a person from your past, a person you're not aware of, or friend of a friend, whoever this person is watching you because they're enamoured. with your beauty and mesmerised. And they want to come and add to that overflowing cup of love. You've closed out your karmic cycles. They've closed out their karmic cycles. You're ready to start again, to start afresh. Because the World card is the end of the major arcana, so it goes back to 0 point. Yeah? No more indecisiveness. This person is ready to come forward and make a commitment. And look, I know, they've been talking to somebody. They've been seeking advice on how to come forward. They have friends, family members, maybe even counselling for their addictions. Maybe they've been talking to their counsellor about it. They have. I'm just going to get a... Look, that's the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. This person is coming towards you passionately. Now, that's not to say that they're just coming forward in that kind of energy, because they're not just coming forward in that kind of energy. Although we have seen that passion is there, right? It's not just about that. It's everything about you. Everything about you. The way you look, the way you talk, the things you do, the things you talk about, your level of intelligence, the way you laugh, the way you dress, the way you do your hair, the stylish clothes you wear. It's the little things you do that make me want to get with you. I'm not going to finish that. I just realised what song I was singing. No, that's a bit... Wow, actually, anybody who knows what song that is, you know what the next line is. I think it's... All I want to do what is it? Shake your rump shaker. That's the song. I did hear that song earlier. I was saying that. Anyway, so this person, it's not just about that though, you guys. It's everything about you. But the wheel is turning in your favour. You've got some good luck, and this person is moving towards you, because this is a travel card as well. They are. They're literally planning. Right, I can't do it like that, because that's never worked for me in the past. Or I can't make that move. That's not the sort of move that you can make towards somebody like that. Honestly, that's them. And it is literally like... they've gone through every possible scenario that they can think of to approach you or connect with you, and they're like, no, that's not going to work. They know that you deserve something so much better. But I'm telling you, look, they're coming towards you. They are making their way towards you as they are ascending, right, within themselves, and they're making their way towards you. I'm sorry for the banging. That's the Chariot. They're coming. Right. I kind of feel like I need to get some other cards, but I'm not sure which ones. Because you literally can't make this up. Like, whoever this person is that I'm reading here, they're just... Nothing's going to stop them. I'm telling you. Celebrations is at the bottom of this deck. Just get a couple of cards. Beware. Be careful who you trust at this time, because I'm telling you, there will be people out there that are going to try to... thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. There will be people out there trying to cause obstacles and challenges. Yeah? Right. Right. No! I'm so sorry. Anyway, well, that's ended that then. So just know that the Chariot's coming, okay? All right, guys. Well, until next time, stay divine.